when you're basically playing with no items for the entirety of the game, we'll see how he does.
The thing is, if you actually look at these two team compositions, there is like legitimate, jungle options in both the Hecarim, even the Fiddlesticks, the Kindred. The only thing is, they don't all have Smite, except the Riven. Cleanse, Smite, and the build order is Ionian Boots of Lucidity, Archangels, Manamune. I wonder if Optimus is actually going to go into the jungle.
So you're basically running 0 stats for Riven for the first like 20 minutes of the game.
I honestly don't think he can. The jungle hits really hard right now, and if he can clear on it, I will run normal Riven in the jungle after this.
I mean, he's basically won the game already. Like, if you can clear the jungle on no items, I am impressed. And we did have a cheesy yesterday, of course, going for the Dark Seal. We'll have to see if he goes for the machete.
We're going to have to get that bell. Ding, ding, ding,
Yeah,
shame. Ding, 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 shame.
I'm sure Twitch chat will help us out with that.
Yeah, I certainly hope they do. I know we were talking about the mechanics of it yesterday, and you and Stress really overhyped how difficult it would be to synchronize the ding, 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 shame.
Okay.
I don't think it's that hard.
What did you get to see? Did they nail it?
I wasn't watching the chat, I was just doing it myself.
Oh, okay.
So I was sitting on camera
I mean, yeah,
yelling.
it's easy for one person
Yeah,
to do. We're talking about several thousand people in a chat format, Trevor.
So another build I want to hit on quickly is actually the Singed, because lots of people think about like don't chase the Singed. This Singed you could chase all you want, but you're gonna have to probably run away from him because he has like a static shift, some berserker greaves in there.
It's W max Singed. I'm 99% sure that's mega adhesive max first
It is,
Singed.
yeah.
So you're not going to be able to run away because he's going to slow you down. He's going to stun you when he flings you into it, and that's it. Problem solved. Like Singed for the win.
And then he's gonna punch you up. A Singed that is just going to be so scary with the ultimate on.
Also, it's like Singed plus, into the Hecarim, going to be into a Garen as well. So there's going to be melee champions he's going to be able to fight. I think that the team fights are going to be very dramatic.
There's going to be a lot of people he doesn't want to flip into his team as well, actually, on this team. But we're literally a couple seconds away from getting into this magical game mode. And if yesterday is anything to judge by, this is going to be it's going to be interesting, boys.
I hope that it is. I think we hit, 80 kills
Something
yesterday?
Like that. Yeah,
around 80 kills
around
in about
70.
30-something minutes.
All right.
And Choo-Choo's is on the Kindred. After watching how well the Turkish squad did yesterday with Kindred in the 1v1s, I'm hoping he can learn some of these mechanical abilities and figure it out, because he kind of disappointed us a little yesterday. Lex, he's already in trouble, Pulse.
He's already in trouble, trying to waddle his way back to that bottom turret. Already CC'd up, though. The Q max first from the Optimus. He got him. He gets away. I'm not even sure how that worked. Damashka, he's on the hunt, though. This could easily be a pentakill with the amount of damage that the OP squad has taken.
I definitely think it's just because of the lack of communication. The fact that the Asianic team has Oceanic players, Southeast Asian players, and a Japanese player. So smart pings are the way forward, boys. I mean, let's also be honest, the Turkish and CIS squads are going to have difficulty too.
I was about to say they don't speak the same language either, but I can't believe there's some flashes in this game. How did Ejim as well as Seros both nail flashes?
Hang on. There needs to be shame.
Yeah, bring out the shame bell.
Bring out the shame. Optimus started Machete. He started Machete instead of Boots. That's not how this works, Optimus.
No.
You are not the prime
He's
in this
playing
one.
to clear this jungle. I'm not sure how I feel about that. Like, otherwise it would be one camp at a time.
Well, there's your Fiddlesticks build, Garen build. Keep your eyes on the screen for how they rotate, but another, ridiculous fight. Spawn, can you even play-by-play?
Yeah, I certainly can. SOFM actually pops a ghost, looking to see if he can pick up the Gromp. He does get it, and we'll just be able to successfully disengage there. Damashka is still trying to harass him out.
I really hoped there was going to be more action there. I was trying to throw
tried.
I was trying to throw you in the deep end.
Last time I played by play, my play-by-play caster actually left the desk next game.
You were pretty bad. I don't blame him. What do you think of AP Hecarim? Luden's Echo first.
I actually think that with the spamming of the abilities, he might be actually able to get some procs off there. No scaling whatsoever in the kit apart from maybe the W, but hell, no one else has any scaling either.
I mean, I like how you threw it to the color casters to try and break that one down. I feel like passing it to the play-by-play actually may yield better results in this type of format, Trevor.
Omreka LeBlanc, wow. That's actually, for anyone that has watched the LPL, that's very similar to what Flandre used to take into top lane LeBlanc. He had a static shiv instead of an Omreka, but they've got a couple of Omrekas in this game.
It's basically the same. Static shiv, Omreka.
Exactly. They measure up, right? They measure up indeed.
You know, I actually think that Omreka could be semi-legit nowadays.
Tell me why. Tell me why.
You see towers being pushed down so quickly nowadays in these all-in compositions. If you want to dive them and you want to snowball the game, you pick up an Omreka, you dive them under wherever they happen to be. Nexus turrets, doesn't matter. You go 2 Omrekas, you win the game.
Okay, well, we'll find out. We'll find out how this Omreka works in Ultimate Bravery.
I just love that you have to actually be able to kill people in a dive. Home record does not contribute to that whatsoever. As wow.
Well, there's Crystal coming in already. EGM is in trouble, but his clone will get him out. Why did you go back in, friend? Crystal's got a giant sword. Now, this is a build I like. Mega Adhesive Singed. He's got Ghosts to get in there. Shiv for the movement speed, and Blade of the Rune King to slow it. Like, I think this legitimately could kill stuff.
I mean, he can stick to someone, and whether he can kill them is another matter entirely.
I believe in SOFM. He showed me what he can do in Lee Sin yesterday.
He also
He's got
has
the mechanics.
a nice 50% cooldown reduction in that build, you know, just to add some more uselessness onto the top of it.
Yeah.
Optimization, all right? It's making sure that it will always have cooldown reduction.
Well, you talk about the skill of the player, but I'm not sure how far the player can actually take the item build. I feel like there is a cap to how much you can actually do with them. And with that Singe build,
Stop giving them excuses. Come
Yes.
on, mate. This is a skill-based game.
Man of little faith and little stature.
I just want to see if SOFM actually continues his aggressive play from yesterday. Because if this is anything like the Turkey versus SEA game, it probably is going to get bloody in a very short amount of time.
I'm disappointed nobody's died yet. We're almost 5 minutes in. The 5v5, like, legitimate tournament had way more kills than this. Try harder, damn it.
Well, you can see they're outgoing for invades. Everyone's just sitting topside of the jungle right now. So they're trying to get some funny stuff going, but looks like the European team, honestly, going a little bit try-hard here, just sticking to their lanes, farming up for that late game.
Good. I respect that. That's what you should be doing.
Yeah, I like it. Especially when the Asian squad is cheating already with the Riven picking up the machete. Demonko is going to be ghosting out of here. What other mid lane hacker?
Hang on. We have to shame EGM. He caught a minion with that chain. Like, that's not cool, dude.
Did the minion die, Trevor?
He did.
That's my question.
Okay, right.
That's
Okay.
worth.
So it was a farming chain. All right, ethereal chains for the win.
We actually haven't even looked about who's laning in these lanes. This is a Garen hacker mid. And Garen's gone. I don't know where he's going now. He's on an adventure, boys.
Actually, hang on. Demonko on Hecarim mid versus LeBlanc mid.
Correct.
Is out CSing LeBlanc.
Oh,
Surely that shouldn't happen.
The early gank pressure from the Garen was just too much to handle.
That happened 3 CS ago.
That happened 3 CS ago. Garen jungle used to be almost okay. Like a season ago.
I don't trust you in any of this because you
Why not?
actually played like AP Nautilus top and thought it was good.
No, I agree with him on that one. I played it for so much
Get
time.
out of here, Trevor.
I hate you both.
And then we actually saw Nautilus top. Who's winning
You are
now?
all that is wrong with this game.
On these builds, all that's
AP
wrong with this
Nautilus.
game.
Oh, here we
yes.
Oh,
Well,
take it, take it.
Okay, I'll take it. Lex is in trouble. He's managed to fear SOFM up. The bubble connects. And the outplays from Lex. Now Seros, he's in serious trouble as he's trying to get away. Does flash out.
Naru decides he wants to spare the Japanese mid laner's life after what was an intense duel of the ages. Just goes out of the lane.
Can I just award you minus points for that pun, by the way? Like, that is just off the charts bad. But
It was good. Come on, I weaved it in seamlessly. Also, I can't get the Ultimate Showdown song out of my head. This is the ultimate showdown of ultimate bravery. Good guys, bad guys, and explosions. As far as the eye can see.
I would
I
love
don't
to
know how
join
they'll
in.
survive. I wonder who it will be. This is the ultimate showdown of ultimate
actually,
bravery.
like, jumping up and down.
Well, this is why we need Caster Cam in the booth.
I don't know what to feel. Like, what am I meant to feel?
You know, you've done so many great things the last couple of days. Your Jinx impression, then your Warwick impression, now this.
Oof, it's horrible. It's horrible. I just hope I'm not the only person on stream that knows that song. Flash animation from the 90s is best animation.
I'll take your word for it, Trevor.
Yes.
You'll have to show us in the break.
So, gentlemen, let's get serious now. Choo Choo's is coming in for the gank. Demonko has got access to the onslaught of shadows, and I anticipate he will need to use it. Choo Choo's is going in, Pulse.
Oh, the flash, and he will be onslaught of shattering away from the opposition. Of course, he does need to use everything at his disposal to be as defensive as possible.
Yeah, so in the end, evades the gank successfully. I don't actually think he was in any danger of dying from the gank, but, you know, better safe than sorry every now and again, and still winning in CS.
And it's just these OPL players. They're just not performing when it matters. They're just not showing up.
And if there is a game that matters at this tournament, it probably is this one. If you can't win anything else, you at least want to take a victory in the show match. And Seros, arguably the most successful member on his team, has been 2v1ing all game.
How's he doing CS-wise? 44 CS, so his opponents cumulatively total around 60. Tidal Wave's going to connect. Lex is in trouble. The auto-attacks. Wild Growth comes up, and Seros, he's going to decide to peel away. Wow, he's legit good at this game.
I'm telling you, anything with a circle, man, this guy will just nail it every single time. Lex got stunned up under that turret, nearly went down, but in the end, the bottom turret will fall first of the game.
So that means Europe, which is the best region in the show match, it has the lead right now.
The EU, as long as they win. If they don't win, then we disown them.
Exactly, then we sell them to North America.
Yeah. Too soon. Too soon.
Important to point out that Optimus has finally gone back to the rules of Ultimate Bravery, sold the machete, now he's on boots, has a potion in there.
The problem is he's been shamed already. The bell has been rung. Twitch chat, ding, ding, ding.
That doesn't, like, eliminate the crime. Like, the crime is still there.
Yes.
He's buried it, but, like, the crime has already been committed.
Yeah, right, but at least it's beneath the ground now.
Hang on, what is Fiddlestick's, like, first item that he's meant to pick up here? After Sorcerer's Shoes and Alacrity Enchantment, he's got to go Wit's End.
Wit's End.
And he just picked up a whole bunch of attack speed daggers. So, okay, I think he's on target. Choo-Choo's is in trouble.
Demonco coming in, though. There's a spin to win. But Choo-Choo's, he's going to chill here for a couple of seconds, waste the time. And even the ultimate comes in from Crystal and is stopped by the Kindred ult. Eventually, he's going to go down, mark up the second kill of the game to EU.
Yeah, and all of a sudden, the Oceanic lineup with a couple of the Southeast Asians and Japanese players as well. Once again, in a lot of trouble in a game.
Ejim, he's going to go down. Demonco's looking to run him out. The Onslaught of Shadows will split Ejim's mirror clone in two, and now the pony's going to get pounced on.
Optimus gets the stun down, and he's going to follow up. He should be able to pick up the kill here. Still has that wind slash available. Does not connect the chains, though. And Demonco, he's running for his life. The Mega Adhesive comes down, and Optimus finally picks up the kill, accelerating his awful item build. And Crystal will be retreating to his tower. Looks like the Mark's going to come down, and Lex out of nowhere.
Lex jumps in with the Crowstorm. He's looking for Seros, but he won't find him. Crystal gets lobbed back in, but he's spinning and he's simply not doing anything. He gets dunked, and that is the on-hit Singed's power, gentlemen.
And SOFM has a chuckle afterwards as well. This guy brings the swag onto the Rift time and time again, and I honestly think he's going to be the person that wins them the game.
Well, let's find out.
The action's not over yet because Naru is coming in from the bot lane, because why wouldn't Ari gank you from bot lane? Choo-Choo's is going to bite the dust.
And Choo-Choo's, he's spending a lot of time in the Death Chamber yet again today. Just not being able to get much going, and he has a ultimate that stops him from dying.
Well, evidently not very good at using it, I'm afraid. But it's good to see the spirits. Choo-Choo's in the player cam. Honestly, just canning himself. he's in hysterical laughter. I can't wait to see Lulu with the Zrot portal and Black Cleaver. Not quite sure where the synergy lies on that one, but he can prove me right.
I mean, this is map control Lulu right here. You've got the Ohm Wrecker to dive people, defend yourself. You've also got the Zrot portal as well. You're going to speed around those turrets. I'm justifying something that doesn't really work.
Seros and Ejim, they're going to get him. He's bubbled up. Look at those mechanics. They landed all the skill shots this time around.
Seros is legitimately really good at nailing those skill shots. Like, able to just follow up beautifully there. Helps the Oceanic player out there. Able to pick up a kill. It's dead even at 11 minutes in.
Theorycraft with me for a second.
Yep.
Nami puts, well, we get to that. Crystal, I'm going to look for a
he's good.
After Nami throws down Tidecaller's Blessing her E, and then auto attacks with the Runon's Hurricane, do all three of the bolts use the passive? You know, they're like on hits?
We'll find out in a second as Samaj K takes a bunch of damage in the mid lane. He's going to wild growth. He's okay for now. Seros actually just gets executed.
He wanted to chop anyway. You know, if something's worth dying
and
for
he denies the gold from his opponents, so Seros is, you know, even like mind gaming. He thinks he's still Zillion.
Maybe, yeah.
Like, I just love that we didn't even watch SOFM die. It happened over such a protracted amount of time.
So we just have to assume he survived. We didn't see it, so I assume he's still good to go.
Well, we'll find out in a little bit. And there's of course, the
Riven build.
Yep, the black card Riven build. Archangels into Man Immune. So at least the third item will actually help somewhat.
I love that we gave him Qmax as well, and generally that is very good because of how it scales with your passive as well as all the AD you get, but E would have been much more useful right now.
Well, Lex is being the most useful in this fight, jumps in with the Crowstorm, but the CC comes up, and he's just going to wander back into the turret to donate the kill over. Onslaught of Shadows over to Ejim, should be able to pick up this kill. kill, or perhaps not. DeMonco is on his way out. Optimus relying on those base stats, but all the competition has already evaded the area, and Crystal will be retreating.
And Seros, you let me down, although Naru now got out.
He manages to land the charm. The Orbit Deception bounces back, but Naru cannot get away from Optimus, and he just lands that broken wings to pick up the kill.
Observer, get the camera off, Seros. He's missed 2 bubbles in a row. You're killing me here.
They did epic level trolling there from an observation team. Jamashka is looking for Seros. A flash forward from Egypt, and they trade 1 for 1. But it's EU that got the first kill, so they're winning. Go on, Crystal, chase him.
Oh man, the disrespect recall, and Crystal doesn't even rise to the challenge.
He just cops it.
Minions,
He's
man.
like, I'll take it. You
Right,
know,
man.
a little bit of a misplay there. Not going to chase the Singed, even though he is a AD on hit Singed.
It's probably like more of a pleasant smell as you chase the Singe there. It's not really poison gas at all in this game.
From experience, I would not call that a pleasant smell. But look at Choo Choo's real tryhard. He's actually hunting his passive
Always, dear wolf.
to help Wolf out.
Yeah, and
Pretty
that's actually a lot of damage.
Voice command,
yeah.
actually. Unintended there, really. Go for the Rift Herald. Why not? It's OP.
Gank coming
I
into
don't know
the
whether
top
you can take him,
lane.
man.
The OPL squad hunting as a pack.
Tryhards.
It is a 2v2. I so hope Naru and Lex smash.
Let's find out. So Ejim's going to prioritize the farm instead because he's still been out-farmed by a melee AP mid Hecarim. I'd like to just keep pointing that out. Oceania. I'm disappointed.
I would also like to point out
I think
that
you're
Garen
disappointed.
has completed his first big item, ladies and gentlemen. It is the Frost Queen's Claim.
Oh yes, that is the best item on a Garen. Can slow them down, can keep spinning around, you know. Gets passive gold on that AoE. Damashka is trading with Ejim and Choo Choo's. There's no support from the rest of the Asian team. They're saying, sorry Aussies, you're on your own. And the tower looks like it's going to be the victim because Crystal, everybody's come to play from here. Look at this teamwork. As Yamato would say, synergy.
I'm not even sure this is good though, because Riven's pushing mid, there's a Singe in bot lane, a lot of solo farm going over to Asia, and I'm talking like this is a real game.
You have to really watch out for the free-farmed Mana Riven, right? You just don't live in a lane by yourself. Will eventually explode. Teleport was also burnt to get Naru
Seros
into the
missed
bottom
again.
lane, so they've got very good map control right now. If we want to go the serious route for a second, the European squad look on point.
Of course they do. You know, representing EU, top 4 worlds, ×2. Naru's going to get flung backwards. No, SOFM can't find him. Optimus looks for the stun, though. Has gone full Arcade Ribbon with that ultimate. Going to use the cleanse, I believe, to dodge out one of the skills. But Lex just dunks him with a Crow Storm. Look at this. The European squad's getting pinched in. Asia's coming in from behind, and they're in the lane.
EU taking some mild damage from Singe, and now he's down for the count. In comes Ejim, looking for some kills, auto-attacking a frenzy up, and Seros is the real MVP of this fight as he gets the auto-attacks in, and the shutdown goes on to Lex. Damashke, in a desperate battle for his life, should be able to pick up a kill in return, or not, because the Kindred ultimate comes out, and he steps out of the ring and into the death chamber.
Yeah, Ejim has a good laugh after that one as well. Saves Seros' life, but Seros is honestly rescuing the entirety of the Asian squad right now. The lone representative from Japan having a very nice game. 425 has a BF sword.
It's actually ridiculous because I was watching Seros in that fight. He dodged so many skill shots. I think he got 6 or 7 auto attacks off just in that like little fridge. I'm like, he's literally mechanically outplaying with an AD Nami. That is mind-boggling, to be honest.
SOFM has a static shiv as well now. Think of the wave clear that will come out of this Singe as the game progresses. He runs around a lot. There is synergy in this.
The speed at which he's auto-attacking is unnatural.
All right, so Omrika completed for Ejim. I want to see these dives. Pulse, it's all on you. You predicted this thing is legit. Ejim eats a point-blank charm. The bubble lights up onto Naru as Seros continues to land those slows. They can't chase him further, though. Naru re-engages, finds another charm. Ejim's down. Seros is in full retreat before he gets dropped. And now Lex, he's looking to Optimus.
Optimus trying to get out of here. He should be able to get out, though, because Choo Choo's with the support play. And Optimus is home dry.
Yeah, able to use a Talisman of Ascension Kindred to rescue another player. You know,
Hey,
he's got
that's
the
actually-
ultimate, he's got an escape.
that's kind of legit. I don't mind that so much. You know, Kindra's got a lot in her kit as well, so you can save people, you can heal people. You can't save a tower because there's no wave clear in Optimus's melee, but Europe will say thank you. We'll take tower number 4. They've not lost a single one. They literally died.
This literally says on the screen they've lost one.
The timing. If I just got my words out quicker.
So if I'm still having a chuckle up there in the top lane, he's like, I am done with this lineup. I am no longer grouping. Split push Singed.
I'm out.
Engaged.
Well,
Isn't that what Singed does anyway?
Isn't that what he did on Lee Sin yesterday as well? Except
No,
he
he
was killing
killed
everybody as well.
Jim.
He's pretty dead. Yep.
Is pretty dead different to very dead? Well, let's talk about that in a second. Demonko's gone in with that onslaught of shadows. Choo-Choo's in full retreat. He does have Lamb's Respite to buy some time and exhaust, but will not use either.
Justice!
Using it for the bigger team fight. SOFM, that pleasant smell, as Pulse had dubbed it, not doing a whole lot to deter Europe.
4-5 for the Oceanic lineup. Still negative in their KDA. Will be first Dragon also picked up here for Europe. When does the Archangels get finished right now for the Ribbon? That is the real question. When will Optimus finally come online?
Gotta get in range for the smite. Doesn't get it this time.
Yeah, because he's the only one that smites.
Yeah.
Right, objective control, boys.
I mean, he tried.
That's how they can
Points
get
for
in there.
effort.
That's how Asia can pull this back.
Objective.
Get the Barons, get the Dragons.
Pull this to 90 minutes, get all those dragons. They lost the first, so it's going to take a bit longer than that. But we have some items completed. There is the Iceborne Gauntlet, of course, on Ari.
Oh, yeah, there we go. There's the Archangels as well. Riven finally with the first mana stacking item.
The real power spike of this game.
Of course, absolutely 0 AP scaling in the kit.
She doesn't benefit from anything from the item.
Nothing. That is 100% useless.
You get another shield. Come on, man. You can use the shield.
See ya.
Well, Choo-Choo could have used the shield right there.
Does Choo-Choo's
Or
know?
his ultimate, or exhaust.
Does Choo-Choo see in, like, doggy vision? You know, everything black and white, grayscale or something?
Yeah. Grayscale, that's right. He's like, excuse me, I have a bug.
Guys, team, I just heard a click. That means someone said something, and it's probably Choo-Choo's flame.
Wow. Just throwing him in there, Pulse.
Yeah, he's just in the enemy jungle. There was no team to surround him. What's his team doing?
He had no support.
This is a great Garen build. There's lots of slow, and you know, the only thing that really affects Garen is kiting. You know, he's got 40% there on the Frost Queens.
Where is the AP scaling in Garen's build for this Rylite? Because his E's physical, his Q's physical.
Yeah.
Is the R magical?
No, it's only magic damage. So it scales with pen, not with AP.
Well,
correct.
Then
it's ultimate bravery.
it's ultimate destiny. Egypt's in trouble. He's going to at least land 1 chain, but he needs 2 chains to get away. He needs 3 chains. He needs many more chains. The clone's going to run up, but he's going to run down. In actual fact, they're chasing the clone with that fake blue buff. It took the bait, and Crystal throws down the Demacian Justice on a clone. You send that message. Demonko's in trouble, and he's going to get dunked, and the European team is overcommitted for this fight.
Meanwhile, bottom lane, SOFM has literally left his team on an island. He's like, I am not ever returning to the same part of the map as you guys. Turrets for dinner. Just wants nothing to do with it.
I mean, it's fine, like, because his team actually won the outnumbered battle, and now he's just shoving a lane and auto-attacking as fast as he can. Lex gets CC'd up. There comes Kindred, Respite coming in from the ultimate, and Ejim, the flashing mechanic, jumps over the wall. Seros maybe not so lucky. The Iceborne Gauntlet damage just takes him out in the end.
Baited Seros into that one. Seros is like, I can save you. Why did you make Naru hit me? Ejim tries to out-juke, but you can't get away from that Iceborne. The slow and the on-hit is too powerful. Europe is knocking on Asia's inhibitor door.
Where's Singed? That's the real question. He's back with his team. What is he doing?
No, he's just taking creeps mid lane.
Oh, okay, that's right.
SOFM has the biggest red dot syndrome I have ever seen. The dude just loves to farm.
I would like to see how much farm he has, just in a second.
It will pop up shortly.
If it's not the highest, I'll be pretty disappointed.
Of course, that's a Riven build. Just to remind you guys, I can't wait till Optimus gets to the Iceborne Gauntlet. That's probably the first legitimate item that will add anything to the kit.
Dude, he gets attack damage from the Manamune.
That's true.
Every little bit counts, right? Riven does so well with additional AD, and you get additional AD. Therefore, worth.
Good.
All right, then. Yep.
It actually made them, like, their brains have stopped. I can see their eyes have glazed over, and there is simply no information now
Oh,
being
the wave
processed.
click. Get him, SOFM.
Get him.
He's healed.
Auto him.
The
These
drain.
are two AD builds, by the way, so it's this going to come down to auto. Oh, whoa.
The damage was so good. That was fantastic.
That was the latest ghost of all time as well, but a big crit from that static shiv meant that SOFM did take the 1v1, and now he has a Blade of the Ruined King, so this is where the Cinch build really comes online.
He's been farming from Storm. 166 CS, that's just only bad CS for a normal game. That's really good.
So if this was a normal game, that would be bad. But because, of course, this is Ultimate Bravery, that's actually pretty good, is what you're saying, Pops.
Yes, exactly that.
I kind of like that
Because
idea.
he's an AD Cinch that had to put his face in a creep wave every time he wanted anything. That's actually pretty impressive.
Next is Essence Reaver, so he's going to get some more CDR, get more adhesives out, more flings.
This build is legit.
He just
If
needs
there is
time
a
to
hope
escape.
right now, it is Seros putting some movement speed onto SOFM and letting him just chase the whole team.
Reverse singed is what we've created here.
Does Kindred get any assistance from Ardent Sensor? I don't think so. Optimus is just going to get
heal.
dunked by
She had the heal on
Nari.
her
How's this
ultimate.
1v1 working out for
So
you?
the heal on the ultimate is the only
So when the heal
benefit.
pops, attack speed for all. Doesn't work on the other team. Did you heal them too?
Oh, this is... Omrecker!
Omrecker!
Yes, look at it!
I actually didn't even know what the animation looked like.
Oh, Seros going
Dude, you
in.
pitched the whole strategy. Demonco's jumped in with the onslaught. Wild Growth is up, and that's a giant power pony with a mega guitar. Egypt is in trouble. Egypt eats another charm. And there's Lamb's Respite. Ardent Sensor, attack
Which
speed,
one is
boys.
it?
It's gonna pop up, and Egypt's down.
Egypt like just killed our whole cast. He jumped out of it before he was even healed. Apparently didn't want some free attack speed for himself.
Did not want that. I mean, it's just wasted itemization. He could have got that benefit, and... yeah, I don't really know where I was going with that.
Neither do we, Trevor.
Miscommunication within the OPL team is all I'm going to say.
And the custom
SOFM
desk.
still persistently pushing side lanes.
That's what Cinch does.
Yeah, as long as the inner ring of turrets here does not get broken from Asia, they might be okay if SOFM just starts auto-attacking this,
Oh, that looted
this
Zeka.
in here. Here's the one-on-one. It's there's not a lot of skills being used, but there's a lot of punching going on. SOFM, never seen a Singe punch a man to death before. Gets a horse in this case, and he's just gonna carry on farming.
Yeah, exactly right. Why would he not? There's no one that can respond to the split pushing Singe right now. The synergy within the kit is just too much, and the ultimate makes you surprisingly tanky.
And makes you run fast. And he's gonna have a giggle.
That was very interesting. Hang on a second. I'm looking at Singe's build. After Essence Reaver, Singed is meant to go Spirit Visage, right? No, wait, I'm getting confused here. LeBlanc, is it Trinity Force next?
LeBlanc
Sorry.
is Trinity Force.
Ah, thank you.
Trinity Force LeBlanc.
Essence Reaver,
There we go, there we go.
be from Singe.
Yes, so
Yeah.
that was our CDR, and
That's a big power spike, by the
you know
way.
what? I'm hoping Ejim's got that Sheen first for that Trinity Force, because the additional burst is really going to help out those monsters. Look at the damage! Ejim almost like one-shot Dimashka.
Demonco is
There comes
next to
Lex.
the ultimate. Does not do a thing. Seros is trying to get out. Naru activates his ultimate though, jumping on Seros and Ejim. Which one's it gonna be? Both of them are gonna go down. A 2-0 so far for the EU squad. Make that for a 3-0 for a double kill going over to the Ari and Naru.
And you can tell that Choo Choo's, he dives over the wall. He's going to save his team with the ultimate. He doesn't hit the button, and everyone dies.
Feels bad, man.
Unbelievable. 1-6-3 for Choo Choo's.
Taking a look at the Fiddlesticks build, you know, Essence Reaver finished off. Lex actually having a very good performance there. Has his Wits End completed. 7-3-11.
Cinched with auto attack is so ridiculous. Watching him swing.
He shoves so quick.
Watch that shield swing.
Crit animation is absolutely glorious.
And they've sent a new challenger down to the bottom lane. This time it's Damashka.
Well, Asia's squad is going to lose their inhibitor, and Europe's trying to back away. So the Turkish and CIS representative.
Oh.
Onslaught goes all the way in, and Optimus is feared.
Here
Now
we go.
there comes Lamb's Respite. The attack speed won't even be enough to help him out. This Ardent Sensor Kindred is not doing it for his team. Naru has hit a bajillion charms. What a charming man he is. And Europe will lose their charmer.
Oh, shut down though, going onto the Aria, and the action's not over because Crystal is going to re-engage on SOFM.
Oh.
Boom! Justice.
Dunked. Completely dunked. Now the OPL squad is on the retreat. Lex wants a little bit more of them, but we will finally get a reprieve. And it looks like Europe, they're starting to really put the screws in now and try and finish this game. It's only been 28 minutes. Normally they go for much longer.
Now, wasn't a European victory yesterday as well
There was indeed.
against South America?
Yep.
We're poised for another European victory here
The clean sweep.
against Asia. There will in fact be a final between the most successful showmatch regions on Sunday.
Trace to your heart.
And so far, Europe is a shoo-in for at least one of those
Oh,
spots.
you say that now, but Zeros has just picked up his Hurricane. So
That
he's
is
got
the game
close
turner.
to max CDR right now, just because of that build. No, he has got max CDR. I'm waiting for Zeros to
With
just turn it
Ionian,
on.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's good to go, man.
I just want to watch his E interaction with the Hurricane procs. Come on, Sarah, show us. Yes is the answer.
Pops everything.
That's amazing.
So once again, synergy.
3 targets.
I'm watching 3 members from the Asian squad fail to clear a minion wave. Like they were there for a good 20 seconds, and there was still a minion alive after the end of that. This is the quietest this game has been for the last 29 minutes.
Well,
they're
30,
just-
what are we up to now? 40 kills in 30 minutes. It took about 9 to
like
actually
that,
get
yeah.
started, so they've made up for lost time, you know? By my math, that's then 40 kills in 20 minutes worth of kill time.
Oh,
Four! Nice!
nice. Egypt in a lot of trouble. Ultimate goes down from Choose. He's not inside it. Will actually get the heal, but still gets taken off the rift. Damashka able to pick that one up, and Europe chases the Asian squad into their base.
Nice! They're going to keep
Nice.
chasing. Seros is in trouble. Throws out the tidal wave. Crystal gets knocked up in the air as Egypt is now going to be forced away, feared away, and dunked down.
The
With Zeros out.
double for Lex. 10-3-13.
And with Seros out, there's no way that the Asian team can stop this pulse. There's a split. Oh, is this a base race?
It is! Singe is gonna try and go for gold and go in the bottom lane.
Optimus grabs the
he's
crit
drawing
wave.
away the minions! He's actually gonna do it! So we'll have to recall to stop
Naru.
the SOFM! Naru! He's not even gonna stop him! The auto attacks are coming in! Naru's used all his ultimate charges, and SOFM, he just needs this in him! Needs
Soon
to
as
get
he
in
gets the
range!
glue, he can
all
get it.
he needs is the auto!
Oh. That is the most depressed I've been all week long. I really believed in SOFM taking Ari
I
out.
had
Well,
faith.
he's open to win condition. Bottom inhibitor. They've got a smite on their team. Baron becomes a real option now.
Man.
And how do you plan on dealing with super minions in top and middle?
That's SOFM's job, mate.
I am so sad he died there. I had so much faith. The last time I had that much faith, NA went 0-10.
Yeah, it sounds like a personal problem for SOFM, apparently. So he's got to deal with. Nami's now got the Hex Drinker as well. So going to give even more power to this on him and survivability.
Optimus has picked up both stacking items as well. So, you know, he's got a shield to use there.
I like the on the way days from.
On the way.
I mean, they are very on the way to the bottom lane.
I'm coming, boys.
SOFM joining his team.
Now imagine.
Ardent Sensei, how does that interact with Hecarim W? Is he healing himself?
I guess so. I mean, it would work, but I don't know if it works that way. Let's find out. There's the Lamb's Respite. SOFM may be able to get the Ardent Sensor for his teammates. Asia, they've got one but lost one. Optimus gets down by that Demacian Might, and Naru's chasing.
And the EU squad is all over Asia. Choo-Choo's trying to run away desperately away from Lex, who will take him out of the auto. Another 6 gold in the bank as well. The Omreka paying off here, paying dividends for the EU squad as they charge into the base.
We've not even mentioned this. Lex is 12-3-15 with his Wits End, Essence Reaver, Athene's Fiddlesticks.
Oh, okay.
That was well played, Egypt.
He's
Come on, give him
actually
props.
made me a believer. Lex has made me a believer in this Fiddlestick build. Like, solo queue, watch out, because I am coming for you.
I'm
That's not
so sorry to the Oceanic server. Once Spawn gets logged on.
That's a great scoreline.
RIP your LP.
I'm not sure they can finish here. SOFM has respawned and he's
He
looking
wants blood.
quite scary.
Oh,
the fear! Just before the
it's a whole
thing comes in.
nope button every time Lex is
Get him,
around.
SOFM.
Probably shouldn't have flung Crystal into his team there, but I think it's going to be okay.
Gets the shutdown.
Optimus, he's chasing after. He's got the Guardian Angel, so he literally has no fear. Demonko going to be jumping back in here.
SOFM's going to be the target. Demonko's chased him away. Peels backwards to protect
the
Dimashke.
GA.
They proc the Guardian Angel, which is part of the hard mode build for Optimus. And unfortunately, he can't deal with the threat of Demonko and Dimashka. Now Choo Choo's, he's jumping forward as well. Gonna use that dance of arrows. Ejim's got the chain. It will root Demonko, but there's no support. And Ejim actually pieced out.
Ejim has actually warmed up as this game has gone on. He's starting to perform a little bit better, moving towards his next item.
So in a temperature scale, have we gone from ice cold to room temperature glass water?
Yeah, about
Something
that.
like
Okay,
yeah,
okay.
yeah.
I always thought the term warmed up was interesting because there's no indication as to what your starting temperature was. Therefore, warming up is not actually inherently a good thing.
Boil up.
Boil up's good,
Simmer
see?
up.
Boil, simmer, I like that. So much, much more accurate
Reduce
terminology.
up.
Also,
Reduce up.
if anybody's just joined us, welcome to IWCA. Yes, this is real.
That's all you need to know. SOFM in the middle lane. That's an on-hit Singe. He's down. He was a big part of the composition for the Asian squad.
He was their win condition. Let's just get
And
one
he's
thing
dead.
straight. He's dead for 35 seconds. Can they stall out? That's a really
That's a
big question
lifetime.
right now.
Well, we're about to see in the final
No.
fight, Demonko is going to be jumping in onto Seras. He gets back to the sanctuary of his base though, and Choo Choo's looking for the Ultras to get the E down. But Crystal does manage to take out Optimus in the back lines. Not that much of an achievement really. And Naru did also go down though. Something killed him. And now on the spawn pad,
10
plus
seconds.
Lamb's respite. There should be no way that the EU squad can't finish this game.
But they're not focusing the Nexus. They're looking for the kills and the tower dive. Super Minions have made it to the Nexus. And Europe are 2-0 in Ultimate Bravery, in the Ultimate Showdown of Ultimate Destiny.
Ecstatic.
Why did I invite you guys? You're able to pick up another victory. I think that secures their spot in the final on Sunday. It must.
It should. There's one more show match tomorrow. and
They're in.
It'll be between Asia and South America.
For the honor of fighting this team.
The winner will get defeated by Europe on Sunday in the Ultimate Bravery Finals.
I think it's more unlikely that we don't
False
see
sense
this
of
team come
security.
together. I believe after this performance in both of these Ultimate Bravery builds and games, that we will see this team next year.
And you know what's really difficult as well, right? Like each of the teams that represents a sort of continental region. So for Turkey and CIS, they had to elect which players played in each of the days, right? And same for Latin America, same for Asia, South America and Asia. They have to elect. So it's going to be a very difficult choice for who's going to represent both Asia and South America.